Okay, so here is my bowl, and here is one 29-ounce can of peaches in heavy pear sauce. Alright, so this second can is 14.5 ounce, and it is no sugar added. That's a grocery shopping boo-boo. I wasn't paying attention to what I was grabbing. And grab that one. And now another boo-boo. I grabbed half cans of peaches. So, and that's, I believe, a 15-ounce can. So each of the small cans equal to be a 29-ounce can. So I did good, and that's what you need is two 29-ounce cans of peaches. See what you got to do when you don't pay attention to your own grocery list? You have to cut your own peaches. Blah, blah, blah. Cutting the peaches. I'm a little stuffy because I'm getting over a cold. Excuse me. So funny is because I have to listen to cartoons in order to cook and clean. Otherwise, anything else, I will stop doing what I'm doing and sit my butt in front of that TV. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I have to hear noise. And cartoons is the only thing that don't distract me. So when you hear it in the background, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so there are our 2 cans of peaches. So let's get to adding the ingredients. That is 1.5 cup of white sugar. This is 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. And that's the ground cinnamon I used. And that's the ground nutmeg I used. Now that's the vanilla extract. It calls for 2 teaspoons as well. And that's lemon extract. 2 teaspoons as well. Where is my spoon? Oh, I forgot. I gotta add in 3/4 cup of melted butter. And my handy rubber spatula. Mix those ingredients well so that everything is combined very excuse me, combined well together. Alright with the stirring already. I think it's well done. Okay, so what I like to do is, oh, I wanted to show you guys everything. Don't that look good? And it smells so good. Peach cobbler is not one of my favorite desserts, but I do love it. Now, What I did was cheated. I used a store-bought pie crust. Ba-da! Now, this pie crust calls for a 9-inch pie pan, and the pan that I'm using is smaller than a 9-inch because you'll see why. Oh, and back to what I was saying. I like to have the peaches and all the ingredients sit at room temperature between 20 to 30 minutes. I just like to see everything nice and married, and I want everyone to have a delicious bite. Oh my God, who is that in the camera? Looking all rough. Excuse me. I wasn't camera ready at this moment. Now you see what I'm saying? The recipe calls for a 9-inch pan as well, and I am trying my hardest to get every single bit in this little pan, but it just didn't work out in my favor. It started coming out all on the sides. That's why I kept this in the video, because measurement in pans, bacon is a science, and you really can't defer from it. In other words, you'll just have a big mess. But luckily, I'm making peach cobbler. And you see how I'm having to put all this stuff, all this nice ingredients back into this bowl, which I'm going to have to throw out. It's all on my dish towel. Ugh, I hate waste. Oh well, Hakuna Matata, life goes on. So now I have to put on the second layer of the pie crust. I was leery because I've never done this before. I'm normally making my own pie crust, so I just didn't know how this was going to turn out. And the fact that I overfilled the what is this called, the pan? Yeah. I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh my word. And I personally like more cobbler than I do peaches. So I'm trying right now, I am successfully, excuse me, stuffing the pie crust inside of the pan. I had to actually put this on top of a baking sheet because of the inside was coming out so much, but I did. Okay, I'm sorry, jumping ahead. Make some slits on top of your pie so the steam can go through, and bake it for an hour. And enjoy. I am so greedy. I couldn't even wait for the ice cream to melt, so I used whipped cream.